I'm Dumitriu and I'm a visual artist working deeply embedded in science settings, specialising in bioart and exploring emerging technologies. I've been working with the digital artist Alex May and with scientists from the Institute for Microbial Biotechnology at the University of Life Sciences BOKU in Vienna in Austria. And we've been exploring the biotechnology of yeast through a project called Fermenting Futures. We wanted to explore how yeast biotechnology could be used to solve some globally important problems, and we focused on the issue of climate change. We worked hands-on in the lab with the scientists at BOKU to develop a Pichia pastoris yeast that's simultaneously able to capture carbon from the atmosphere and output PLA plastic to make 3D printing filament. We use CRISPR modification techniques and directed evolution to produce this yeast because the lactic acid that it produces is highly toxic to the yeast, so you have to produce many generations of it in order to build the tolerance. The installation takes the form of a glass vessel containing a yeast culture bubbling away, fed by a mass of tubes. 3D printed forms swarm across the bottle. These are based on photogrammetry scans that we made in the laboratory. One of the elements there, which looks slightly different to the others, actually contains lactic acid produced by the experiments, which we cast in this case. The work presents a proof of concept and demonstrates the significance of yeast biotechnology in solving globally important problems. The next step in the project is to get back to BOKU and further work with the scientists hands-on in the lab to evolve the yeast and see if we can develop something that's genuinely functional and able to produce significant quantities of lactic acid. And the potential for that is obviously huge and could be a really useful way of contributing to the solution of issues around climate change. The other side of it is that we would need to have interesting ethical debates with people to see if this is a direction that we're able to go in. Are people ready for yeast biotechnology research to mitigate climate change at a time when the situation is becoming so very serious? I think it's a debate that we need to have. And this is the importance of why art and science need to collaborate, to think about big problems and to communicate them and bring people on board and to share the importance of it globally.